fucking bounce it.
Hey, what is going on everybody? My name's Ashley and welcome to another episode of Taming Tevez. If you do enjoy the video, please drop a like. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you like, check out your social media links or links to previous episodes, they'll be down in the description below. So as you can see, we have made some upgrades in the last episodes and we are making our progress through this series, and hopefully we can continue with some decent progress in today's episode. So we're going to move straight on into our first game, where we're going to be coming up against a 4-4-2 BPL side with a dangerous strike force of Sturridge and Falcao, who we know how dangerous he can be from the previous series. And it starts off well, some nice work by Daniel Sturridge trying to work his way in towards the box. When he eventually finds space, his shot is well saved by the goalkeeper, keeping us at 0-0. Then from the resulting corner, he's going to swing it in. We're going to try and clear it away, but it's only going to find the man outside the area. He's going to pick it up and have a drive at goal, and the keeper's going to have to tip it over for another corner. And then from a free kick, we play the ball out wide. Then as we go to play it back inside, we end up giving the ball away. They come forward with it, trying to find some space. Falcao plays it through to Daniel Sturridge. Daniel Sturridge is going to have a shot on goal, and he is going to give my opponent the 1-0 lead. But then we get an opportunity of our own, some nice work finding Tevez to get inside the box. He plays it forward and eventually tries to get onto the rebound, but nothing becomes of it. So we move on and see that my opponents get an opportunity to counter-attack. They play it over towards Falcao. Falcao takes it down the edge of the area, cuts it back, brings it onto his left foot and swings it and puts it into the top corner, giving my opponent a 2-0 lead and putting us behind in this game. But then we get an opportunity of our own, some nice work by Carlos Tevez, using his dogged determination, get inside the box and fire a shot into the top corner, giving us a 2-1 scoreline and giving us an upgrade. But just before half time, he gets an opportunity with an over the top through ball, finds Falcao, he breaks through the area and puts it in the back of net, making it 3-1. Then after the half time, we get an opportunity straight away from a free kick. We play it short, look to drive inside the area, and eventually Ruiz is there to put it into the back of net, making it 3-2. Then they get another opportunity, breaking through, trying to find space for a shot, but the keeper does well to hold onto it and keep the scores at 3-2. And this was an action-packed match, as you can see. We continued to push forward, trying to find space, looking to guide it into the air. Tevez getting inside the box, and he is going to get taken down to win a penalty, and obviously he's going to be the man that I'm going to assign to step up, but the keeper does well to save it, keeping the scores at 3-2, which is disappointing. We had our tails up after this performance, and we felt like we could get back into this game and get back onto level terms, where we eventually find our way inside the box with Tevez manages to find Ruiz, and it seems to be bundled over the line by Ruiz in the end to make it 3-3. This wasn't done. Sturridge gets an opportunity to break in towards the area. He squares it across to Remy, who is on as a sub, and who puts it into the back of net, making it 4-3. So we do end up losing the game 4-3, but we pick up one upgrade for the goal we did score by Tevez, which is disappointing. We couldn't get more goals with Tevez, but sometimes you just have to take it how it comes. So we're going to move on into the squad screen now and replace our central midfielder on the right hand side, Nieto, and bringing in a rare bronze Espada. So that will complete the upgrade. So we're going to move straight on into our second game, where we're going to be coming up against another 4-4-2 side, which is mainly a Bundesliga side, although he has two La Liga players in there on low chemistry. So we can aim to take advantage of that best we can, but my opponent starts off well, getting an opportunity to get in the wider areas, looking to try and pull my defenders out of position, and eventually swings in across, and it falls out to the edge of the area, where Sahin unleashes a long shot into the top corner, giving my opponent a 1-0 lead, which was disappointing, but it is what it is. But we straight away look to hit on the counter attack. Some nice work by Carlos Tevez, taking the ball down, looking to cut it back, get inside the area, and he wins us a penalty. And obviously Carlos is going to be the man to step up and take it, and he smashed it into the back of the net, making it 1-1. So we continued into the game, and my opponent continues to come back at us, using his experienced goal players to get an advantage on us and smashing it off the bar, and we do eventually manage to clear it away. Tevez gets an opportunity for us. We get inside the box. He does go for a shot that he slide tackles into us, and we have a shot with melee, which is well saved by their keeper. And then my opponent gets another opportunity. It was a real end-to-end game this game. It's the opportunity to swing the cross in, and we collect it safely with the keeper, but the keeper's throw out is poor. It swings back into the air, and he finishes off to make it 2-1 to my opponent. We move on into the second half, and he's running straight at my heart, my defence, trying to play the ball around, looking to create space. Some nice work by Thorgan Hazard here, playing it back to Sahin. Gundogan picks up the ball, and he smashes one into the back of net, giving my opponent a 3-1 lead. But it wasn't done yet, and we continued to press his back line, winning the ball back here with Tevez. Tevez looking to drive in towards the area, and eventually he's going to cut past the defender and put it into the back of net, making it 3-2. We get another opportunity, looking to break inside the area. We play the ball around, trying to find space to get a shot off. We can't do it. They manage to clear it only halfway. Meti puts it back in towards Tevez. Tevez is fouled in the area, winning us a penalty. Tevez is going to be the man to step up from the penalty spot, and he is going to dispatch his penalty away, making it 3-3 with a little Panenka finish. And then my opponent makes a substitution from a throw-in. He then uses the speed of Musa to play it across towards DeSanto, and DeSanto puts it in the back of the net, making it 4-3. So that's how the game did finish. We end up losing 4-3, but we pick up 4 upgrades because we did score a hat-trick with Carlos Tevez, and he also picks up the match ball and the man of the match award. So we're going to move on into the squad screen now and make those upgrades. So we decided to use 2 in the CDM positions, replacing Bellini, and we're going to be bringing in Ronaldo. And then we're going to move on into the striker position. We're going to be replacing our striker Figueroa, and we're going to be bringing in Benedetto. So that's going to complete these upgrades. So we'll move on into our final game of the episode. We're going to be coming up against a 4-5-1 Bundesliga side. Some very interesting players, not the typical Bundesliga selection you got there, but there are dangerous players in there nonetheless. So we're going to move straight on into the game, and the first opportunity falls to us as we get the opportunity to break through the line of defenders. We play it forward to Ruiz. Ruiz picks up the ball and takes it inside the defender and manages to square it across to Benedetto for his first goal for the club. Seeing that we had the early advantage, we look to press it home with Carlos Tevez trying to find space. He gives the ball away, but eventually it falls to Meti. Meti plays it in towards Ronaldo. Ronaldo turns on the ball and puts it towards goal, but the keeper does well to save and clears it away. For a free kick, we get an opportunity. We play it forward to our defender Delgado. He turns to the defender and puts it into the back of the net, giving us a 2-0 lead. Opponents are going to come back at us, having an opportunity here, playing the ball through into the player in open space. He then plays it to another player who's in even more space, and he smashed it straight at the keeper, luckily keeping the scores at 2-0. We then look to try and get a third goal, chipping the keeper, but Tevez's shot wasn't that great, and the keeper does manage to palm it away for a corner. Then my opponent gets another opportunity, turning the defenders, getting free of defenders and putting a shot into the bottom corner, making it 2-1. So then in the second half we get an opportunity early on to extend our lead. We drive in towards the area. The shot is going to be towards goal, but it's going to be poor. The defender's going to clear it to the edge of the area. We're going to pick the ball up once again and send the ball in low, and Benedetto, the debutant, has scored his second goal. But my opponents weren't going to roll over and die. They continued to push forward and try to score again, and they bring it back to 3-2. But that was how the game did finish. It was very dull after that point, and then we do end up picking up a 3-2 win. That's going to give us 1 upgrade, and we're going to be replacing our goal scoring centre back Delgado, and we're going to be replacing him with Dutari, another rare bronze centre back. So that's going to bring an end to the episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Until next time, my name is Ashley. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.